Hi, I'm Nathan at the NAV People. I'm a web and mobile consultant. Today we're going to be looking at the Anveo Mobile App and how it can help empower your mobile workforce whilst out on the road. We're going to be going through the app, looking at the various components to it, the applications that are available and how it can be customised to suit your business. Hopefully you'll find this a useful introduction to the app and how it can really help you going forward. So like mentioned, we're going to be going through the Anveo Mobile App today, looking at the powerful add-on capability that it can provide to Microsoft Dynamics 365 BC and Dynamics NAV. So to start with, who are Anveo? Anveo are an ISV company based in Hamburg, Germany. They specialise in powerful add-ons for BC and NAV. Their product family includes mobile apps, a web portal, an EDI solution. Anveo is sold worldwide via more than 200 partners, and TMP have been partnered with Anveo since 2016. We primarily specialise in the mobile app functionality and have done a number of installations for various customers over the last 4 years. Why Anveo? The main reason for Anveo and the main benefit of it is to help increase productivity and essentially, off the back of that, to reduce paperwork. Anveo allows your mobile workforce whilst on the road to access data from within Dynamics NAV. They can use their own laptop, a tablet PC or smartphone to connect seamlessly back into NAV, passing data to and from. Whilst out on the road, they're able to access latest inventory levels, access sales quotes, customer prices, and create new orders, plus lots more. They also have the ability to identify products using a barcode scanner or take pictures and save them directly to a service order. Anveo makes the most of functionality on the device you're using, such as the camera. Another massive benefit of Anveo is that you don't need to worry about network coverage in order for Anveo to work. Anveo is a 100% offline app which works regardless of mobile signal or whether you have a Wi-Fi connection. If your workforce are in a bunker or in the middle of nowhere with no signal, you don't have to worry about this. All data is stored locally on the device and all business code is also stored locally. Therefore, Anveo functions to its full capability regardless of signal. In order to synchronize any changes made on the Anveo app to NAV, the user must synchronize their device. Doing so will update the app with any changes that have been made in NAV and vice versa, pushing any changes down from Anveo down into NAV. Anveo is very flexible and can be configured to meet your business requirements. It comes out of the box with a sales module and a service module which are fully ready and can be used immediately. However, it has the capability to be completely customized and provide you with your own bespoke solution. Anveo supports Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, Microsoft NAV 2009 R2 to 2018, and Navision from 3.6, depending on the executables. One caveat is, with the exception of Azure SQL or the cloud version of BC, which currently isn't supported. However, Anveo are currently working on this, and this is coming soon. Anveo is very flexible, allowing you to create your user interface, modifying text, images, colors, icons, and logos. You have the ability to add new tables into the application to make it more personal and suit exactly what you want it to do. Like mentioned before, it's offline as well, allowing various business processes to be met without being connected to the network or the internet. It has maximum compatibility, with the app being supported across a whole range of mobile devices and with support from all major operating systems, from Windows, iOS and Android. Like mentioned, there's other benefits, including being able to create signatures and take signatures whilst out on the road of your customers. You also have the ability to create and print PDFs whilst out on the road. The benefit of this is that you don't need to connect to NAV or ask somebody to send you a completed PDF. You can generate this straight on the app itself. Like mentioned, the synchronization can be taken place on a manual basis. I'll cover synchronization shortly, as there are a few more customizations which can be configured in order to make it do exactly what you want. Anveo takes security very seriously, with all data encrypted on the device. The app can be branded to meet your business requirements. You can update your logo, update the colours, any background images, icons, and the text that is displayed across the app. Like mentioned, Anveo synchronization options can be configured to meet your needs. As it stands, Anveo has two sorts of synchronization. A full sync, which allows data to be moved both ways, from the device down into NAV, and vice versa, from NAV up to the device. However, you do also have the option for a quick sync, which is only pushing data from the application down into NAV. This reduces sync times and makes the process a lot quicker. In addition to that, you can add time control to your synchronizations, so you may want to disable synchronizations from your device between certain times. For example, you might not want a user to synchronize their device between 7 at night and 9 in the morning. Alternatively, you can specify how many times a synchronization should be allowed to take place within a certain time frame, such as 1 hour. A full synchronization may be allowed once every hour, but any additional syncs within that time frame would only use a quick sync, and therefore only push data from the app down into NAV. You can also configure the synchronization so it takes into account whether you have good signal or poor signal. You can set the limits of the mobile network. For example, you may only want synchronizations to be able to take place on a 4G network or on Wi-Fi. You can also limit how much data is synchronized at a certain period of time. The reason for this is to speed up the synchronization process. You also have the ability to reduce the amount of data that is synchronized at any one time. If you have a large amount of data needing to be updated into NAV from the app, you can make this known, and therefore only a quick sync can be triggered. Another key synchronization configuration is the ability to use the GPS control. Since most devices have GPS control enabled, you're able to use this in order to make the most of when synchronizations happen. For example, if a service personnel is out on the road, they may be in a bunker or too busy and may forget to synchronize their device. They would then lock their screen, put their phone in their bag, and then hop into their van and drive on to their next location. The system can be configured so that if a device is locked, for example, and the GPS is on, and the van driver is driving at over 30 miles an hour, then a synchronization can be automatically triggered based on the GPS movements. A new feature that has recently been released by Anveo is the validation control. This uses what is known as live fields, where, for example, the inventory of an item is automatically updated not quite in real time, but over a very short time frame. I will show an example of this shortly, but for example, on the inventory, when you load the inventory page, you will see that the field will become updated. It will initially start out with a little red square above the inventory figure, and after 20 seconds, as that is what it is being configured to, it will update to green to show that the figure has been updated. The benefit of this is that it allows the user to have pretty much up-to-date data at their fingertips, regardless of whether they've run a synchronization or not. We're now going to look at one of the two out-of-the-box modules which comes with Anveo when it is provided. The Anveo Mobile Sales App. This allows your mobile sales teams to connect seamlessly to BC or NAV. It gives your sales staff access to their customers, contacts, quotes and orders, product data and stock information and prices. The mobile sales app significantly optimizes your sales process. For example, orders can be placed on the app and transmitted directly to BC or NAV after a meeting, therefore reducing the amount of paperwork being needed or the lag in order processing. Like I say, it saves valuable business time. We're now going to have a quick look at the mobile sales app, and we'll show it you in real life. So this is the Anveo Sales app. As you can see, it's a nice tile dashboard which includes all of the links that the salesperson may require. As we're on a sales app, I am actually logged in as a user, which is configured and mapped to a salesperson. The way the app is being configured is that any data that is being synchronized to this device is essentially filtered based on my salesperson. We can see, starting from the left-hand side, that we've got a tile called Search. Clicking into this tile, this allows our salesperson to search essentially any data which is on the device. In this example, if I search for the customer name called Afrifield, and I'm just going to put in the first 3 letters. I can click search and we can see that it's searched through all records, and we can see that 1 customer has been returned, 3 contacts, 2 sales quotes and 1 sales order.